Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing one or two streams tonight because I am kind of feeling like crap. Two people at work I know, one has been exposed to COVID and one is tested positive for COVID. So, I'm a little nervous about what that means, but I guess we'll see. Um, you might actually be able to hear it in my voice. My throat's sore and all sorts of stuff. So I thought what I'd work on. I still have a little work to do in the bathroom downstairs, but I thought I'd actually work on the living room. Um, Not because yeah, it might be a little easier. Bathrooms can be difficult because of the space considerations, and also because in some ways we're like extremely limited as far as, okay, so I'm selling this. That's ugly. Because of just the, like, what we have available as far as like wall treatments and stuff like that. So, plus I actually know, I think, what furniture I'm going to use in the living room. So when I'm feeling like crap, that's definitely a plus. Um, I thought I'd change these guys to not follow me around yesterday, and they like literally disappeared for a while. So that actually worked out well. And I don't know, did that like reset or something? Oh, nope. Okay, now there they go. Or one of them. The other one is okay, good. Then they're probably going to disappear. Um okay, so these are weird. That one is weird. That photo, is that new? Is that like just stuff? Okay. Um I don't know. That clock is not too attractive. Um, eh. Now, I think I started putting the new doors in. So I am going to get rid of this bathroom door. Oh man. Yeah, this definitely needs some work. Not going to work on it today, but so what a clean home, one of the potential buyers says. So, okay, well, good. The cats are going to leave me alone. I mean, not that I want them to leave me alone. It's just that they, the last few days, the pets have just really been getting in the way. So, it's just, I've been like locking them outside and stuff because it's really, really not helpful. So, I think I had mentioned maybe in the last stream or the stream before that, that I think what I'm going to do is do the living room in this mid-century 2 stuff because I really like it and just hadn't gone around to using it in the past. Um, Only drawback, let's see, is this coffee table. I love this one, mid-century coffee table teak, but it's really low. But other than that, um, I mean, we have another coffee table. We have end tables. Yeah. So I'm gonna take out. Let's see, chair, couch. Um. Okay. So here's the couch. Um. I don't know. We're gonna maybe skip the TV? That's possible because we have one downstairs in the family room. So okay. So this rug. Oh my god, the cat's just like staring at me. I'm gonna put it in the hall for now. I mean, it's a nice rug, so I don't want to waste it, but okay, so now this cat is gonna be in the way. Maybe I have to specifically tell this one. Nope, they're on the same one. Um Play with yarn. There you go. I don't know why the other one is ignoring me and this one isn't. Okay. Weird. Okay. So I'm going to put the furniture out so then I think it'll be easier for me to figure out what I want to do with the walls and the floor. Let's see. So we have two different end tables. I really like this one. We have a console table. We have the chairs. Okay, so let's get the chairs. And so obviously since this is workshop stuff, we don't have, you know, different options, which is fine because this person did an awesome job. I wish I could remember who it was. It's either, okay, and I apologize if I'm getting this wrong. It's either Everly or the architect. And I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I am not being misleading there. I'm pretty sure. But I apologize if it's neither one. And cats, what are you doing? Go away. Okay, let's have you play. Oh no, I can't have him play outside. No, wait a minute. If I go outside, come on, guys. Oh, so they don't follow me outside. They're just gonna sit there. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, guys. So this is stay, right? I don't quite understand. That's a toggle, right? This one is not following me. Okay, so wait. Oh yeah, that one's okay. I don't want them to do either one. I want them just to like do their own thing. Obviously, I'm not gonna shoot. They're gonna be in the way again, aren't they? Okay, so let's see. Oh God. Coffee table. I don't know how high this is. I hope it's not really high. No, it's not. It's beautiful. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna like, you know, rearrange this a little, but guys, come on, you were doing so well yesterday. What happened? The other one disappeared. Let's try toggling this one back and forth. Maybe that does it, because the other one's gone, right? Unless, oh no, did I put the chair on top of it? No, almost. Okay, so that's following me. I don't want them to do either one. And yesterday it worked. Okay, so let's see. Go away. Go away, cats. I love them potentially, but something's been off. Like it seemed to go really well the first couple days after the game was released, and then things just kind of went downhill. They started being really like boring, and I feel badly about saying it, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. So now look, so here we go again. They're just standing there staring at me. And I thought that had been fixed. I thought I had like fixed something that I had inadvertently, I mean, okay, look, guys, why were you working yesterday? You just like disappeared. So, okay, let's try and see what happens. Nope. Okay. I'll give it some time. Okay, so then there's a console. Console table. How tall is this? I don't even know what I can use this for, but oh no, wait a minute, I know. Drinks. Yeah, it wouldn't fit over here, would it? Well, maybe it would. I don't think so. I think it's too long. Oh, come on, go away. Please, please, I'm begging you. Nope, not really. Let's try this way. No, not really. Okay, so let's put this back here. And then I don't know yet what I'm going to put over there. I think I'm going to try to go with function. Oh, come on. So this one's even more clingy. So let's toggle it. Oh, great. It like froze it up. There we go. Just go somewhere else. I thought this was fixed. So this is the, okay, that's the garage. I do need to change the doors. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna adjust those so it's a little nicer looking. So I do not have a clue as to what to do. Let me think about this. So I think the first thing is to see if I have a rug that would look nice with us, because oh wait. Yeah, it keeps taking me back to my last feud. I don't think there's, nope. This is not, and that's not really the right style. What do we have? I wish we had some really funky, like, that style, like in the 50s, wasn't it? Was called like nuclear or something. I'm probably thinking about this wrong. I'm probably wrong about that. I don't remember what it was called, but let's see. I don't think so. So that's a possibility, but that's kind of, that would be a backup. That wouldn't be my first choice. I don't think there's anything in this. No. Like that, if I was desperate, I'd have to be really desperate, to be honest. It's not really a good match, good fit. Okay, let's see. So I'd either have to do wall-to-wall carpeting, or I'd have to do, you know, a paneled floor with a rug. And I don't know. So far, I'm not seeing any rugs. I mean, I still have to do a search on carpet and see. This one, I do not think this one will go. Again, like if I was desperate, but I'd be really unhappy with it. So that doesn't seem promising. Okay. Now this, that doesn't have teal. It says turquoise, but that's very green. It's too bad they made that so green. That's really close. Really close. Okay, let's see. Ugh, I hate it when it does that. I wish there was some kind of setting you could, maybe there is. Maybe I'm just being a real idiot. None of these are like great. This could be interesting. It would not be my first choice. But again, if I was desperate, I'm not sure if the color doesn't really match perfectly, but it's an option. It's not a fantastic option, but it's an option. And honestly, I'd rather have a rectangular, but oh God, that's no. That's a weird color combination. I really wish more people did rugs. I assume they're just in the workshop. I assume they're just really a pain to do. Shoot. It's just not. Okay, what about that? I think we have the same colors, don't we? Teal, it's very green. The light blue is not right. I might have to, I think I need to stop trying to match the color. I suppose I could do wall to wall. It's really boring. But I could maybe do some interesting wall treatment if we have an interesting wall treatment. Teal, very green, right? Yeah. Oh, it's just all black with okay. Okay, what's a wall-to-wall carpet look like? I'm so excited about this. I mean, I just don't know. And there was nothing in either the Dove or the RH. Was there? There really wasn't. None of these really work. That sucks. This I don't think this is even close, right? It just, and it's not the right look. So I guess it's wall-to-wall carpet. This stuff looks so industrial. Like, you know, office building. I don't really think that's gonna... no. Oh, God. Sad. I'm very sad. This might be a good option. I think the beige, well, I'm just gonna have to try these because I don't think any of the colors are really good in the thumbnail. Oh, that looks kind of like olive green, doesn't it? That's not beige. That's a weird color. Beige, dark gray. None of these are really good. I'll try the teal, but generally that's not like very successful to do like a different shade. It's okay. I mean, I'm very sad. Gray beige. None of these are good. I have to find a rug. I just have to. Okay, so this would be okay, a very so okay, it can't be too light because let's see, wait a minute. So the zebra wood I think is too light. What does this look like? I have a bad feeling about this. This is gonna... Oh, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it actually matches really well, but I don't think that's a good look. Please go away. Please go away. This is probably too light. I'm actually almost positive. Yes, it is too late. it can't match the cherry exactly. So I think it has to be darker. Wait a minute. These are new. I don't think this works. That is not, no. It has to be really polished because this whole set is really polished. So okay. We do have a lot of new ones, but they're all this, country thing because that's the whole theme of the Pets DLC. Okay, I haven't tried this one. I don't think it's going to be a good match, but there are plenty of times when I think that, and it's very cool. Nah, but yeah. I'll try this one. I think it's going to be a weird color. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting, and I'm sure I'd like to use it at some point. But honestly, at this point, I almost would go with the teal carpet. And what about this? That's really dark. The teal carpet is actually starting to look really good. Oh no, it's that high five again. It really needs to be polished panels, like just nicely, a really nice finish. It can't be, let's see, Maestro Brown. I don't remember this. And usually that means I didn't like it. It looks, yeah, that's right. It has that very dull matte finish. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to figure this out if it freaking kills me. I think it is gonna kill me. Okay, let's see. Dark walnut, dark brown. This is the one that looks like it's gonna be really matte, but it actually isn't that bad. That's too dark. Oh my god, just shoot me now. I think I'm gonna have to do carpeting somehow. Because I'm looking at these and tried this one. It's not very polished. I mean, it's okay. No, okay. Wall-to-wall carpeting. I'm gonna have to pick one of these. I am. So let's try the brown. I'm not like incredibly enthusiastic. I mean, okay. See, this is kind of warm colors. I mean, obviously the cherry is a warm color, and the teal fabric is not, it's a cool color, but it's not. I don't really know how to explain that, at least my impression of it. Better than that? How about black? No, that would be bad. Dark gray. Did I try that? It just doesn't work with the cherry. Navy blue. I think I didn't like that. Okay, so I'm going to choose between the navy blue. Why am I not able to? And the teal. And that's the only ones, right? Red obviously would be a huge mistake. Also, I'll throw the black in there. I mean, I don't really think it's gonna work, but I'm kind of desperate at this point. I think it's the teal, even though it's like close but not quite, which is one of my least favorite things. Yeah, I think that's the only way to go, to be honest. It's disappointing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we seriously need in this game. And I would say one we need is wall-to-wall carpet. Another one we need is rugs. Another one we need desperately is paint colors. Okay, so this is tricky because I don't want to be going outside with this, so I can't do the whole... Okay. Let's just clean you up a little, and then I can do the whole room without extending into other areas. Oops. Without extending into other areas. Oh, shoot. I just screwed that up. Okay. Oh, I'm actually running into the... Oh my god, you guys are just creeping me out. Those cats are just... Look, they're just standing there staring at me. And this is what was happening up until yesterday. And then for some reason, I was able to just have them acting normally, and I don't know how. Okay. Oh, no, stop. Please, go away. Okay, let's try... play with a mouse. Okay, so that they actually react to that. So that's something. It's better than it was. Okay, so what am I going to do for walls? So preferably wallpaper. And let's see. So I'm thinking of... Wait a minute. No, that would be too much. No, please stop. Please, please stop meowing. You guys are being really boring. The pansies don't really work. Shoot. I'm gonna have to look at the wall panel. Sometimes they have more options than... So we could do light brown, dark brown, light brown. Do we have light brown with patterns? Brown low. Okay. I'm not doing well here. Wait a minute. Dark brown, light brown. I'd like to... I may end up just... these are the white ones. Wait a minute. Light brown with wallpaper. That's really high, though. I'm not crazy about that. And these look like they're all just like some variation of cream, which is not working. Okay, so let's do light brown with... Light brown low, preferably. With green. And so these all look... Yeah, maybe the blue. Sky blue. I would like something a little more subtle. Fresh morning. I don't know. That's really... Ice blue, cyan depth. Okay, there's got to be something. There has to be something, right? See, I think this would be cool, except it would be like so much green. I mean, teal. But I'll try it. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't tend to do this with the rooms, like really go overboard with color. I try not to do one. I may just have to end up... Well, you know what? The other problem is again, the issue where... Oh, God, no. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think so. Let's do a little more. The issue we have now, again, which I run into before, where it's some of it is cool and some of it is warm. And then, so how do you coordinate wallpaper? I don't know. Maybe? Let's try some more. Actually, before I do that, now we do have this, but that is extremely cool. So I'm going to try it. I may like it better. So let's put it here, starting here. It's very, white and cool for this room. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really work, but definitely worth trying. No. I mean, the pattern's really good. Misty ellipses, milky ellipses. Misty, I don't really like that dark gray. Straw, probably not, but let's give it a shot. Unlikely, but let's see. This is probably the pistachio, right? I don't remember now. Wow, that is kind of a gross color, like mustard. Oh my God, no. I'm actually beginning to warm to the, excuse me, the first one, the teal. Very, very unlike me, but to have this much of one color. But I mean, for me, it works just like as well as I can expect it to work, I think. I may decide that I don't want to do the whole place in this wallpaper and just like do some painting instead of doing the absolute whole place in this. Although still, this isn't, for me, this is an improvement over that wallpaper because that's just like blah. I mean, really blah. I think I'm going to leave the hall alone for now. I mean, it definitely needs work, but I don't think I'm going to do this wallpaper. So I don't know if I'm going to use that same door here. That door seems to not really work with this room. Where did I use all of them up? Now, see, now they're back to just sitting there, which is just creepy, I have to say. I'm sorry, but it really is. They're just boring. I don't understand. They like disappeared yesterday. I don't think I saw them when I like in either stream. Pretty much. It's kind of weird how they seem to be doing a lot better in the beginning, like when the update or when the DLC first came out, and then things just like kind of went downhill. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is a little extreme for me, but it's never a bad thing to go out of your comfort zone. I just like things to look either fun or elegant or cozy. Cuz that's just what I like. And I guess this might fall into the elegant category, but it's, I don't know. I'm definitely getting rid of that picture because that's like, yeah, no. Oh, did I use it all up? So I probably need at least two. Although the thing is, I wonder if this one is going to only take one. One behind the console. Yep, that's what I thought. Huh, that was weird. Okay. But I don't think a white door really goes, so I think I'm going to change it to a fairly usual door instead of the one I used upstairs. That one, I don't think that really works in this room. But I think I'll do it just like a regular brown or wood or whatever. Okay, so one more. Okay, I can't tell if I got all of them. I also don't know where to go to see that. Okay. Well, I guess I did. Did I get all the windows and... Yeah, okay. So this is going to be a challenge to find stuff to put on the walls. Okay, so doors, so that we're not looking at the bathroom. Yeah, these are just too rustic for this room. Does this come in like a not black color? Yeah. So cedar? That might not be dark enough. Brown beach. That's very dark. I don't know. Let's see how it looks. It's very dark. So I could do it like a cherry, but that's really right. So I do have a lot of wood to choose from here. Brazil nut. That's pretty dark too. How does the cherry is like, yikes. Chocolate larch. It's pretty, I don't know. Well, let's see how the cedar looks. It looks pretty light, but who knows? I'm not sure what. I mean, what are my other options? Door frame, black gloss, black wood. That's even darker. Okay, let's see. I don't know what other options I have. That's an, oh, okay, that's a front door. Internal door ebony, internal door brown. That's pretty dark. Ugh, really? I'm just gonna leave them that way for now. I'm gonna change this one because I'm just, oh, right. Forgot that. Okay, so then I did cedar, right? Yeah, cedar. Okay. Was it that far over? Ooh, I don't have a choice, do I? I don't think it was that far over. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So clearly this is not gonna work. So let me see if by any slight chance there's some curtains that actually go with this. I I'm not really confident because I do not remember anything that, well, I mean, maybe some of the some of the stranger ones. Um, okay, let's see. Why? You know what? First, I should probably see if these even fit the window. Yeah, okay. So I could go with cyan. It doesn't look, I don't think it's the right color. White, green, black. Okay, so let's try another one. It's a short, wide curtain. Short, narrow curtain. Do we only have one? No, we don't. Please tell me we don't. Short, wide? No. That's all we have? Oh, for crying out loud. Nope. Dark blue. No. Let's try. Pastel isn't gonna work. How about like white? Do we have a gray that's not horrible? Ooh, that's dark. White is like, what about light gray? Okay, so that's possible. What about the blue? Nope. I'm just not liking it. It's just, I don't know. I suppose let's see if by any slight chance. Good Lord. Okay. Bright colored narrow, dark colored wide. So it would be short, wide. I guess I could do long, wide, except then I could do long, wide. Let's move the couch and see if by any chance we have like a better selection. Please. Please, please, please. Let me move these tables too. Okay. So let's give it a shot. So we have, okay, the white I'm not even going to try because that would look absolutely hideous. I mean, those curtains just don't really go with the whole feel of it. Okay, so wide patterned. So let's see. That's the floral shoots. Ugh. What is that? Spare bloom? I can't really. It's like gray or something. Bee bloom. Light blue. Blue. What? Chain bloom. Floral shoots. I don't see that working. Okay, so I'll consider that one if I don't find anything else. That's patterned wide. What else do we have that's wide? Mountable wide curtain. Those are just colors, okay. So gray flowers, I mean, subtle flowers, no. Gray flowers. The cyan, okay, I'm gonna try the cyan. I don't think, I just don't want like more of this color. Oh, God, this is killing me. Absolutely not. So, I mean, a solid color to me would be best. I suppose I could do, I mean, I'd like a nice medium gray. These are all patterned. Well, not all. Green, brown, white. Like only if I had no other choices. Pattern wide. Bright colored wide? Nope. 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 Okay. Light colored wide. Light gray. White. Not white. Light gray. Gray. Hmm. I'm gonna try the light gray. I forgot to mention I think I forgot to mention we also need more curtains, window treatments. Seriously. Let's try either the dark gray or some kind of blue. Actually, the dark gray might work because of the wallpaper being dark gray in the pattern. Actually, it's not. It's green, isn't it? Kind of looks like. Oh, God, that's horrible. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna. I think go with shades. I might find something there. I tell you, I am just like, I'm so disgusted with the lack of window treatments. I have to say. I don't think there's gonna be anything, but we have. Well, no. Okay. So let's look at dark colored. Nope. 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 Let's look at light. Light gray. White. Light blue. How about, did I look at the dark ones? How about dark blue, black, dark gray? That's too dark. Dark green? No. I am somewhat discouraged. Light gray. Let's try it. I just am like, you know what? I have no idea. Okay, so there were some curtains that weren't bad in the patterned ones. Oh my God, I can't believe how desperate I am. Mountable wide. Was this the section? Let's try gray flowers. Ugh, this is depressing. I mean, it's pattern on pattern. Not happy with that. Maybe it'll look good. No, it doesn't. Okay, what color? If there was a color that matched the rug, I'd be really excited. That wasn't it. I don't think I'm being too picky, right? I just don't feel like any of these are mountable wide, mountable short wide. Does this have different? No, it's the same colors. Okay, so, oh my God. Dark colored wide. Oh, these are really dark. Okay, you know what? Let's look at this one. The dark gray. And I'm just going to leave it up for a while and see if maybe like I start to like it. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to leave it up and see if I start to like it, right? Oh my God, it's like a... Okay. Oh my God, I hate this. Let's try light colored wide curtains. Please tell me there's a good color. Gray, light gray. Okay, so let's try the gray, and I'm going with that. That's what I'm going with. I'm leaving it up. It's fine. I have to move on with this. As I said, part of the problem is some of this is warm and some of this is cool, and it's just not, it's a tough, it's a, okay, we're not having curtains. We're just not having any window treatments. I give up. If someone can find something, please put it in the comments, because I'm actually ready to like delete the window. I'll be honest. I'm really not kidding, because this is just like super, it's just really bringing home to me like what our selection is in terms of window treatments. It's just like not good. Oh God, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we are gonna hopefully find a nice painting, and then we will put narrow windows on either side of it. Because just to let a little light in, but I'm just discouraged. Wait a minute. I think this is taking so long to load. What's going on? Oh, okay. They're loading all those inspiration boards. Okay, so paintings. Actually that might be nice. That's a little, you know, I mean, that's more of the same color. I don't know if that's too much. Okay. I feel like it's like, okay. Oh, this actually would be actually a, okay. Whatever the most subtle version of this is. I guess this is, what about this one? It has a tiny bit of the teal. Ooh, okay, let's see. But it's not really busy, so. Oh God, that's way too big, and it's almost too boring. What about this one? I wonder if this is just gonna be doomed. That's not bad. Okay, let's put the windows up because I think that's really bothering me. The lack of windows. Okay, so let's see. These were Kevin windows, right? So oh, those are the low ones. Is that? Oh, that's weird. 1 by 2. So if it was less than 1 by 2, that's 1.5 by 1 by 1.45. White gloss. I just want white. Okay. I don't love those windows. They're very high up. Actually, oh my God. You know what would look fantastic? Wait a minute. 200 by 270. That's too big. 200 by 270. These are too big, I think. 200 by 275. Yes. So if it was smaller, 50 by 200, that's too small. 200 by 100 by 200. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. I hate to bug my son about my computer, but I think it's time. Whitewood. I don't like it, but shoot. Those windows don't really go. Well, actually, what I don't like is the hardware. Let's just see. Sometimes I'm surprised about how something looks. Okay, so let's try. I don't really want that hardware. I think so. All these Ingles windows are going to have that. Okay, what about? See, all these other ones. All these others are too wide. What 100 by 200? How about a little more than 100? No, we don't have a little more than 100. Okay. 1 by 2. Well, okay, so let's try this Kevin one again. Maybe it's okay. You know, did I like not place this stuff in the middle? Did I just center it in front of the windows, but they were not in the middle? It wasn't. It's not in the middle. I'm not like enthusiastic about either one, I'll be honest. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try it now. These, the problem is they're so wide. White wood, white matte. Okay, this is a humongous window. But I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so if we moved this, wow. Okay, so that's definitely a different look. I'm not really sure. I would have to obviously resettle that. I don't know. I just don't know. That window is so big and there's nothing in between. Okay. What if I do another one of the windows that are on, which one was that? Okay, let's see. So let's do another Kevin window. How far away is that one from the edge? Okay. Let's do that. I think that's a little further away from the edge. Maybe that would look better. No, you know what? I think it's the same distance. Okay. So, this stuff has to move a little bit over. Here, let's center the couch first. Did the cats go? No, not that one. Okay, so a little bit over to the right. Oh, I don't think it's up against the wall. Okay, I think that's as centered as it's going to get. Put that there. I think I need to, yeah, the chairs are not, let's pull this one away a little. Oh no, that one's too far away. Okay. Okay. And then center that a little. Okay, and then hopefully I can center this a little better. Can't see, my hands are in the way. Okay, so why does that look off? Like the coffee table is off or something. I'm wrong. Okay. So I'm going to fix the windows. I mean the wallpaper in the windows. Okay, here we go. Okay, oops. Rats. Okay, let's see. You go over here. So I think I don't like these. What am I gonna do? I think I need a light for one thing. But I think what I'm gonna do is put the light up, and then I'm going to take a short break and then come back and finish the living room and probably also do the hall. The hall and or the bathroom. That's right there. I don't know if that light is going to be the best. Where? Oh, here's the light. Switch. Wow, that light is yellow. Yeah, that's right. All the new ones have like this yellowish. I don't want to complain too much, but I have to say the lighting situation is just so erratic. Like some of them are too bright, some of them are not bright enough, some of them are yellow, some of them have these ugly yellow bulbs. It's like once in a while you'll find a light that is just really nice. And like I said, once in a while. Okay, so I think it's not nuclear, it's atomic. That's the name of the style. That's it. Okay. Put this a little more over here. Come on. Okay, so I've gotten started, and I actually almost feel like that bathroom door should be white. Now, because the windows are white, I realize that's kind of weird, but I know I'm totally changing my mind on this, but it's just not working for me. So it was this door. White wood won't be as glaringly white. So let's give it a shot. Ooh, God, that's a horrible. Let's try it. I'm trying to make myself try it. That's not like white. Their white wood is so flaky. Like sometimes it looks good, and I mean it looks actually fine with that. I mean it looks okay with that. It's a little disconcerting. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is take a short break, and then I'm going to finish the living room. And assuming I have time, which I assume so. I will work on something else in this area. So, anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been watching, and I appreciate your patience because this was not one that went effortlessly. Like that teen rainbow, that was such a piece of cake in comparison. I really enjoyed it too. Like, I like this. The furniture's wonderful, but it just seems like I set myself a somewhat difficult task and I didn't realize it. So, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who's been watching live and everyone who is watching the VOD. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are doing well. Just always remember that a big part of my life has been in advocating for people as far as mental health. So please feel comfortable talking about it with me. Or if you can want to send me a private message and have it not be in chat, I don't know if I have to set that up. I probably do. But, if there's anything you want to talk about, please feel free to contact me in some way. And I'm happy to help you if you need help in figuring out how to find a professional or to talk to someone about mental health, or if you have someone you love or care about who's having problems. This is what a big part of my life outside work has been about. And so it's really important to me. And so I definitely want anyone who needs help to feel free to contact me. And if I can't help you, I will probably be able to point you in the direction of someone who can. Okay, so please take care of yourselves, and I will